I'm here with Cam Zink. How are you, man?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Doing well, brother. This is a 30-second-ish bike check. Tell us about your bike in 30 seconds.
This is a custom painted YT carbon 2S with a 26-inch rear end. I had Troy Lee Designs add to the custom paint job that YT did and give it a little more speed and a nice gloss look. And this is a 27.5 front wheel, 26 back. I think it's the perfect mixture of the new bikes, old with the new. I have a race bike as well, so this is my same setup that I always run on my freeride bike. Not really stiffer for Rampage.
Not stiffer for Rampage.
No, the valving, and I mean, working with RockShox all these years, I can run it softer than I used to off the top, but then it ramps up so much. And with the YT's progression, I mean, it's pretty incredible how soft you can run it, but then still hit 40, 50-foot drops.
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cam Zink. Ow! I'm here with James Doerfling with a 30-second-ish bike check. How are you, man?
Good, how are you doing?
Doing good, brother. Tell us about your bike in 30 seconds.
We got the Fall Camo Edition podium, Suntour Rucks up front, Spank Grupo, Onza tires, 1-up chain guide and rad cage, King Creek rear shock, Sensus grips, Hope brakes. Yeah, that's about it.
How do you set your bikes up for Rampage?
Definitely a little stiffer, a little more rebound, a little slower, and stiffen the fork up a bit. That's about it.
And away you go.
Away we go.
All right. James Doerfling. I'm here with Remy Metallier for a 30-second-ish bike check. Tell us about your bike in 30 seconds, bro.
So it's a Commensal Supreme DH V4, Fox external suspension and Vorsprung internal. Eastern Havoc wheels, Maxxis tire obviously, HT pedals, always face components, Shimano drive 10, Shimano brakes, and it's a beauty.
And it's a beauty. It sure is. Now, what do you do to set up your bikes up for Rampage? Anything different?
Yes, I go up in PSI, on the fork, on the shock. I tied pretty much all the way, the high speed and low speed compression.
All the way?
All the way. I have 1 click out, 1 click left. And I slow down the rebounds, front and rear. And I go up 1 PSI on a tire, front and back.
1 PSI?
1 PSI.
Yeah. You may or may not be indecisive about this. 1.5?
No, 1.
Just 1?
Just 1.
All right, cool. Well, it looked like it worked very well for you. Nice ripping out there today.
Thanks a lot, Brett.
Right on.
Thank
Let me tell you.
All right, bike check, 30 seconds. So what have I got? I got a Canyon Center here, custom color, pretty much straight up out of the gates, stock frame, suspension, a little stiffer, probably 2 spring rates on the rear, probably got about 20 pounds extra on the front end versus DH settings. Biggest thing is probably tire pressure. Went up from 28, 29 up front to 40, 42 up front. On the rear, went up from about 30, went up to 45. Just because hitting dirt jump lips, you're going to fold your tires. It sucks on the big stuff up top. You're getting skidded around and you're falling over the place. But at the end of the day, like, what's worse, getting freaking skiddy on the top stuff or getting blown off a lip?
Compromise you got to do.
Yeah, it's a compromise for sure. Yeah. But other than that, pretty stock bike, stock parts other than the custom colors. Yeah, Shimano drivetrain, DVO suspension, running strong. Super stoked on that. Spank outfit, Maxxis.
Boom. There we go. Good looking bike.
30.
That
right?
must be 30. Yeah, ish. Thanks, buddy.
It was 24.
Yeah, right. Yeah, in your sex world. The claw! Thanks, buddy. I'm here with Tom Van Steenburgen for a 30-second-ish bike check. How are you, man?
Good. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. Tell us about your bike in 30 seconds.
All right. T-Mac pedals. Got the Fox 40. The Float X2. Saint everything. Yeah. Stiffen up the suspension a bit. Changed up the seat for pinching. Maybe some no-handers. I don't know. Yeah, and that's about it.
There we go. That's about all you do for Rampage, to stiffen up the suspension?
Yeah, pretty much.
There's no canyon gap this year, so you don't have it too stiff, though, eh?
No, yeah, it's like it ramps up pretty good, but it's like good for steep technical stuff and then for big hits also. So it's like the perfect mixture.
Awesome. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, no worries.
Tom Van Steenburgen. I'm here with Andre Lacondege with a 30-second-ish bike check. How are you, man?
I'm pretty good, man. Like, just rode Rampage and made it to the bottom not once but twice. So I'm gonna get to this bike check with you. So I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, looking healthy.
Yeah, stoked.
All right, well, you got 30 seconds. Tell us about your bike.
Perfect. Yeah, the bike I ride for Rampage, it's pretty much the same thing I've been riding all year, but I changed my spring. I put a little bit, it's something in between jumping and downhill riding spring, so it's like in between, good for jumping and for downhill riding. And then I stiffen up the front a little bit so the bike gets more raked out and it doesn't bottom out so I don't go over the bars. And then I check the brakes. I make sure they work.
That's a good thing.
That's a real good thing.
Yeah.
I did it twice in the SRAM tent down there, and that was my main focus on it.
Perfect. Some say brakes only slow you down, but when you're here, you want that.
Dude, totally, especially in the top, like you want to be able to like stop if you really need to, for sure.
Awesome. Well, thanks, buddy.
Man, thank you.
Andreo Lacondege. I'm here with Kurt Sargi with a 30-second-ish bike check. How are you, man?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing well, thanks. Tell us about your bike in 30 seconds.
It is a Polygon Colossus DH9 with DD components, Shimano, Sentis grips, Schwalbe tires, Hope wheels. What else we got? A Cane Creek rear shock and a SR Suntour fork.
Boom, that's 30 seconds. That was like good timing.
Boom.
What do you do to set up your bike except for Rampage?
Really stiff. Yep. You want the suspension really stiff and progressive, and then pretty hard tire pressure because you don't want to be folding a tire on any hard landings.
It's a bad thing.
That's a bad thing.
Well, this bike is a good thing, so thank you very much. Kurt Sargi. I'm here with Carson Stores for a 30-second-ish bike check. How are you, man?
Doing great. How are you?
Doing well, thanks. Tell us about your bike in 30 seconds.
All right. Well, I got a custom painted Rocky Mountain Maiden frame, totally stock, exactly what you'd buy at a store. And yeah, it's an American camo kind of design we thought of, and it's they use it in the U.S. Navy on battleships in World War II. And yeah,
Pattern.
Yeah, exactly. And then we just added red, white, and blue to it. And
Representing?
yeah, I got to. And then yes, and then I got SR Suntour fork, Devo rear shock, Chromag cockpit, Chromag seat, and pedals, and then a full Shimano Saint build, Kenda tires, Hope wheels, and that's pretty much it.
There we go. And what do you do to set things up for Rampage?
I just run 26-inch wheels, and my suspension front and rear is tuned pretty progressive just to be stiff and take big hits, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, it's just stock.
There you go. Cool. Well, I've been seeing you taking some big air, so look like I'm working for you.
Yeah, for sure. I think it is.
Cheers, man. Carson Starch. I'm here with Antoine Bizet for a 30-second-ish bike check. Congratulations on second place in the Rampage.
Yeah, feels so good. That's my favorite place, man. Second time, second place. Yeah.
Boom. Tell us about your bike in 30 seconds.
Yeah, so my bike is like this little carbon Zink Kona operator. It's all SRAM built with Audi grips and bar. Wheels, all the sponsors are the Kona team sponsor. I just got my HT pedals that are pretty sick. And yeah, what else for Rampage? I just put some brand new tires in and get it suspension way stiffer so I can go crazy and do big tricks, and that's it. That's the way to go.
Look like it worked for you.
Yeah. Just make sure your brakes work before you go for it too, and you're good. This worked.
That's a good tip for Rampage. Antoine Bizet, thanks, buddy. I'm here with Brandon Semenek with a 30-second-ish bike check. Congratulations on winning Rampage, and tell us about your bike in 30 seconds, buddy.
This is my Trek Session Park, 26-inch wheels, RockShox shocks, front and back, tuned by Fluid Function, specifically for this event. I mean, all the good stuff, my Chromag Liaison series, Bontrager wheels, XO hubs, it's all SRAM, Truvative, all the good stuff, and I mean, that's pretty much it. It's just this.
Boom, you're done. Now, how do you set your bikes up for Rampage?
A little slower in the rebound and just really progressive. So, I mean, it still feels really nice off the top, but when those big impacts you hit just doesn't blow through the travel, you stand up a little better. And
there's more for you there.
Yeah, it's just more there for you.
There you go. And last but not least, your pocket's untied.
My socks are also untied.
There you go. Brandon Semenek, Rampage winner.